remember when years ago, but you and PJ Gallagher, every time you did bad gigs, you would ring each other.
Oh, I love that.
And if I was with him or if I was with you, I would hear how you were going or how he was going.
It's so, the worst thing when people, oh no, you did okay. No, I didn't. You just want somebody like who knows, who is a comedian, just going.
They get it. Like, almost because you're not looking at it as an event or, this is what's happening. You're like,
it cheers us up as well. Like back in the day when me and PJ were friends. We would ring each other up when we did shit gigs, and it would cheer me. Like to hear some awful fucking gigs he did, corporates, and it was so exciting.
Oh, what was that one he did? That song he would the parody of like the Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, he was chased. He was chased out of the gig, chased into the parking lot or something.
Yeah,
like, I've done a few of those corporates. No, it's the worst thing. Worst places to perform as a comedian. It's the daytime. The people who are there don't want to be there. It's an extension of their work. They haven't chosen to be there. They don't know who you are. It's also inappropriate to talk about sexual stuff at that time of the day. And so
it doesn't suit you as well, though, because you are very much
in
honest
people's faces.
People's faces.
Like Barry Murphy is the king of corporate event. Like he goes in. He'll sit with the clients and he'll get local knowledge, and he'll sort of work it all in, because you have to kind of make it about them, and it has to be within parameters, kind of like hotel foyer type of, can't go below this line and above that line. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just drinking kombucha.
Oh, it's kakacha.
Kombucha, yes, but
that's the healthiest belch we've had on this show so far.
I'm so sorry, I apologise. But yeah, so dying on your arse.
That kombucha it's like €6 a bottle for that little kombucha.
So that belch was like 50 cents.
That's corporate gig money. That's what that is.
Someone's doing the corporate side.
That's McSavage.
I did a corporate gig about a few months ago, and Jesus Christ, it was so. I feel so sorry for the people because they give you $2,000 or something, which is small potatoes, comparing like a mate of mine, what's his name, Paul Chowdhury over in the UK, like he'll get 20,000. Can you imagine 20,000? £20,000
yeah,
for a
gig. One like what 30 minutes.
I'd sit in a foyer for that, chat to people.
Yeah.
I'd wear a wig and ask questions for that. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be.
That's quite reductive of Barry Murphy's. Is that all he is to you? Just a wig? No. So like I don't work in a corporate don't even know what that means, an office environment where there's 100, 200 people. So there's all this sort of hierarchy. So they're not equal socially within the company. And so, if you don't know who these people are and you make fun of the wrong person. I did a gig once. I think that the name of the company was Qual Ceram or something like that. I think they made ceramic fucking pipes or something. This is years and years ago, but I ripped into the fucking the guy who ran the business, and they didn't pay me. Just refused to pay me. But I mean, they were only going to pay me £100 or something anyway. But still, and then I did a gig for the solicitors or a Christmas party, and Brian Cowan, the disgraced former Prime Minister. I know I call it Taoiseach, but I just like saying Prime Minister to annoy. Excuse me, it's Taoiseach. I know it's Taoiseach, you fucking Twitter idiot. I'm just being ironic, okay? Former Prime Minister Brian Cowan, his brother runs the solicitor's office, wherever that is. Where do they?
He's around Drumcondra or something, isn't he?
But anyway, I was ripping into him. I was ripping into Brian Cowan, calling him a blubbery-faced alcoholic. Now, I am an alcoholic. I am an alcoholic, so I can make fun of alcoholics. But he has a big blubbery face. Brian Cowan. I just don't. Just the way he talks, and he was so slovenly. He was drunk one time in an interview. I thought it reflected very badly on the country. So I was going on about that. I didn't know that his brother was sitting in the fucking audience. Right, wait a second. So his brother, and he's like, his whole world is collapsing in on him. And of course, the staff who would be loyal to whoever that guy was, they'd be looking at him and looking at me and going, oh, geez, and they'd be sort of trying to virtue signal to the boss. He's terrible. And then after the gig, me and whoever I was doing the gig with, we were in the green room, and outside the green room, obviously one of the co-workers, he's ruined our Christmas.
Completely ruined it.
Yeah, I did a gig as well. Like
Complete Christmas.
Any corporate gig I've ever done, they've ended horribly. I did a gig. Was it a Flann O'Brien tribute fucking thing or something? And I was going on about. Now this is way back in the day. This is like 20 years ago, and I was talking. And the cast of Fair City. No, I didn't know the cast of Fair City were in the audience.
It seems like every time
But
it's the particular person you're having a go at. You never know.
I was actually on.
You have a go at everybody. The odds are someone's in the crowd.
No, I was on stage with Aidan Bishop, right?
Yeah.
And we were doing this thing, and then I said something like Fair City. Watching Fair City, it makes me feel like I have autism. Now, in the sense that it's so not exact, it's just to the left of where you think. And now, first of all, I love neurological disorders. But you're trying to convey an image, a feeling, or whatever.
It's part of the diagnostic toolkit they should for autism diagnosis.
Right, but then a woman stood up in the audience and says, "My son has autism," or something like that. And of course, the oxygen gets pulled out of the room. Aidan fucks off. He leaves us.
He just went, "I'm done," and just runs.
Yeah. But then now, I think Barry Murphy and
Barry Murphy's in every gig.
He always pops up.
No, this was it. Sorry, this was in Vicar Street. So Barry Murphy and Tommy Tiernan were there, and they were like on the ground crying, crying their eyes out, like I just spectacularly crashed.